Hello, Bob Ullman, Nashua, New Hampshire. I'm going to stop putting the dates in these things because sometimes I don't get them out on the date, and then it's kind of senseless. The blogs will always have the date that they're released. So I don't see the point in putting the dates on these anymore. But hey, I hope you're having a great day. It's Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday here in New Hampshire. I'm in a sweatshirt because, it was 36 degrees when I woke up this morning, and it's getting a little warmer now. But I won't be here too much longer, as I'm not going to have to deal with the cold too much longer. Hey, there's a great book. We're reading on the morning call that I'm involved with. This book, The Science of Getting Rich, Wallace Wattles. Very, very good book. It was written around 1900, so quite a while back, and it's called The Science of Getting Rich. It is by Wallace Wattles. You can see the name on top. And I love, this is really one of my, this along with Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, these are two of my favorite books. The chapter we just covered today on our morning call was chapter 5, which is one of my favorites. Talks about basically that there's enough, in other words, wealth is created. When you follow the science of getting rich, essentially you create wealth, you create abundance. You're not taking it from someone else. So we have to get the idea out of our minds about competition. It's not that we're going to get we do well at the expense of someone else. It's not like that. We create abundance. All of us create everything that's in the world has been created, and it's created by essentially our thoughts, the way things we first form things in our minds, and then they come about, and we can look throughout history to see the clear examples of this. Obviously, with the help of God and the universal energy and forces, everything that we can think about, we can create. So it's really an amazing thing. That chapter 5 is one of my favorite. It covers the competition area. He covers another important section in chapter 5, and I want to see if I can get try to read a little of that part here. Actually, it's he says here, you must want real life, not mere pleasure or of sensual gratification. Life is the performance of function, and the individual really lives only when he performs every function, physical, mental, and spiritual, of which he is capable, without excess in it. So then he goes on to talk about how we don't want to live selfishly, but we don't want to be overly the other way either, overly just living for the sake of others. Okay, we don't want to have we want mental pleasures, and we also want physical pleasures. So I think the point he kind of gets across there that I think is wonderful is that's what getting rich really is. Getting rich is not only about money; it's about being rich in all areas and being able to experience everything. And it's not if we do one thing and let's say we're our only purpose for living is altruism to try to help others. Well, we're not going to even be that much help if we don't also think of what the fact is that we can get when we're doing well, we can do more. When the best thing we can do for the world and for everything is to to create abundance for ourselves, and that by that creative process, by us achieving, that's the way we help the largest amount of people. And I do notice that I'm a little puffy on that side today. I got a little kind of a little tooth thing going on there, and it's just the way it is. It'll disappear. So I'm just looking. I see that little in the way it looks in the camera, and that's the way it is. It's I'm not going to get concerned about it. It'll probably be gone by the end of the day. So these things disappear very, very quickly with me. Anyway, basically. That's what we discussed this in the mastermind on the mastermind call for the rest of the call. We discussed the type of things that are in chapter 5, which is what we do on these amazing morning calls. Thanks to Paul Hutchings for hosting them and the wonderful participants. And it's what comes up is A lot of people have problems in their minds thinking, oh, going back to things they learned in church and things like that that taught them that money was the root of all evil, or there's something wrong with wanting to be rich. He goes on to dispel a lot of that, and that's what a lot of our discussion was. And a lot of the purpose, as long as we have hang-ups in our mind about money or about getting wealthy, then it'll always elude us. And the fact is that, again, we are more useful to ourselves and to the world if we're doing well. So that is really, it's kind of a quick point I wanted to make today. Let's take the things we learn, let's apply them, let's put them into action. I know I'm going to have a supercharge day. I've been doing well in my business. I hope to get to know some of you and eventually connect with you in business if you'd love to, if you'd like to talk with me, or just make a new friend, whatever. With that, I'm going to wish you a great day. Have a great day today. We'll see you next time around.